You ever wonder why your brain fights you every single time you try to do something hard? You know you should study, work out, wake up early, chase your goals. But the moment it's time to move, your mind whispers, later. And that's the trap, right there. That later is how most people die, not physically but mentally. Their dreams die first, their discipline dies next, and what's left is just another body scrolling through life, waiting for motivation that never comes. But let me tell you something that might hurt. You're not lazy. You're addicted to comfort. Your brain has been hijacked. It's been trained to crave dopamine hits from easy things, TikTok, YouTube, food, validation, because your brain doesn't care about your success, it only cares about survival. It's designed to save energy, not build empires. And if you don't reprogram it, it'll keep dragging you back into the same loop of procrastination and guilt forever. So today I'm going to show you how to force your brain to crave doing hard things. Not wish for them, not plan for them, crave them. Because the truth is, once your brain starts associating pain with power and discomfort with growth, you become unstoppable. You become dangerous in the best way possible. And before we dive in, I need you to understand something. This video is not for the weak. If you can't handle a bit of truth, click away. But if you stay, I promise by the end you'll never see your mind the same way again. See, your brain is like a dog. It doesn't listen to your words, it listens to your habits. You can talk about your goals all day, but if your body isn't feeling progress, your brain won't believe you. Every time you skip the gym, every time you say tomorrow, your brain learns that comfort equals safety and pain equals danger. That's why when you try to change, it resists. It's protecting you from what it thinks is a threat. But here's the secret. The moment you start rewarding yourself after doing something hard, something your brain didn't want to do, you start rewiring it. You're giving it a new pattern. Pain, progress, discomfort, reward. That's how you flip the switch. Let me give you an example. There was a guy, completely average, failed college, addicted to games, zero self-control. But one day he said something simple to himself. I'm tired of feeling weak. So he made a rule. Every time he felt the urge to avoid something hard, he'd do it immediately. No delay, no negotiation. He'd finish a workout and stare at himself in the mirror, not to check his muscles, but to thank his brain for not quitting. Slowly, the same mind that once hated effort started craving it, because it associated pain with pride, struggle with strength, and that's how the brain works. It learns what you reward. So the next time you complete something difficult, don't just move on, celebrate it, anchor it, tell yourself, this is who I am now. But here's the thing most people miss. Forcing your brain to crave hard things isn't about motivation, it's about identity. You have to stop saying, I'm trying to be disciplined, and start saying, I am disciplined. Because your brain acts according to the story you tell it. If your identity is weak, your actions will be weak. The moment you decide that doing hard things is just who you are, your brain stops negotiating. That's not Psychology 101, that's neuro-rewiring. And yes, it's going to hurt, because you'll be breaking a system built over years of comfort. Your body will resist, your mind will throw excuses, your ego will scream, but that's exactly when the transformation begins. That's when you're rewriting the code that runs your life. Remember, your brain's job isn't to make you happy, it's to keep you alive. So you need to convince it that comfort is death and growth is survival. If you're still watching this, I know one thing. You're different. You're not one of those who'll keep dreaming about success while sitting in comfort. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, every time your brain says, I don't feel like it, I want you to do it anyway, just once a day. Because if you can win that inner battle even once, your mind starts respecting you. And once your brain respects you, discipline stops feeling like punishment. It becomes pleasure. Now let's go deeper. The secret behind craving hard things lies in something called dopamine detox. Right now, your dopamine system is fried. You've trained your brain to expect instant rewards from short videos, likes, snacks. So when you face real challenges like studying for an hour or hitting the gym, your brain says, this feels boring. There's no quick reward. That's why your motivation feels broken. It's not you, it's your wiring. You need to reset it. That means cutting off the cheap dopamine for a while. No endless scrolling, no mindless distractions, and replacing it with meaningful rewards. Imagine this. Every rep you do in the gym, every page you read, every cold shower you take, it's building chemical power. You're literally reprogramming your pleasure center. That's not philosophy, that's neuroscience. And soon, something magical happens. You stop chasing motivation. You start chasing momentum. You wake up craving discomfort because it gives you something no dopamine hit ever could: control. And once you taste control, you'll never want to lose it again. Because here's the truth. Freedom isn't doing whatever you want. It's having the power to do what you don't want. That's real freedom. And in part 2, I'll show you exactly how to make your brain addicted to growth, step by step. But before you go, remember this. Your brain isn't your enemy. It's your weapon. You just have to train it to serve you, not sabotage you. If you're ready to take back control of your mind, don't just like this video, prove it. Comment, "I'm done being weak" below, because that's the moment your brain starts paying attention. Now listen carefully, because this part will separate the ones who just watch videos from the ones who change because of them. You already know your brain resists hard things, but what if I told you that resistance is your biggest weapon? Every time your brain screams, "I don't want to," that's not a sign to stop. It's a signal that growth is right behind that wall. The discomfort you're avoiding is the exact doorway to your next level. That's why winners don't chase easy, they chase resistance, because that's where transformation hides. The question is, how do you make your brain crave that resistance? The answer lies in 3 psychological triggers: repetition, reward, and reflection. First, repetition, because your brain learns through patterns. You don't need to feel motivated every day, you just need to show up every day. When your brain sees you acting consistently, even without emotion, it stops arguing and starts adapting. You're basically teaching it that effort is non-negotiable. Second, reward, but not cheap dopamine rewards. I'm talking about meaningful rewards. When you finish something hard, don't scroll your phone. Reflect. Feel that silent pride for 10 seconds. Let your body feel the win. That chemical rush of accomplishment is how your brain starts connecting pain with satisfaction. It's psychology in motion. And third, reflection, because repetition without reflection turns into burnout. You have to look back at your journey and realize how far you've come. Journal it, speak it, remind yourself, "This version of me used to quit. Now I finish." That single thought builds identity armor, and once your identity shifts, everything else follows. You stop chasing comfort because you are the type who does hard things. Your brain now craves effort because effort equals identity. That's how you build mental power, not overnight, but through micro battles that no one claps for. You start enjoying the struggle because every rep of discomfort is a rep of control. Every morning you get up early when you don't want to. You're proving to your mind who's the master. That's real power. Not control over others, but control over yourself. And here's the twist. Once your brain starts craving discipline, the things that used to feel impossible start to feel necessary. You'll crave the gym, the study grind, the quiet mornings, because your brain now links challenge with meaning, and when meaning drives you, nothing can stop you. But here's my warning. If you skip this process, if you go back to easy dopamine, your brain will own you again. You'll lose control, and you won't even notice it happening. So decide now, will you train your brain or let it train you? The choice defines everything. If you're still here, I know which side you're on. You're one of the few who will actually rise. So do this right now. Pause the video after it ends, write down one hard thing you'll start today, and do it, not tomorrow, today. Because if you wait, your comfort will win again. You've come too far to let that happen. Like this video if you felt that shift inside you. Comment, "I'm building control," so your brain links that thought to action. And subscribe, because this isn't motivation, it's transformation. You're not here to feel inspired. You're here to become dangerous. And remember, discipline isn't punishment.